done it already.
Happy holidays. This is
I ain't running, I'm running it red, see. These man are just desperate. Do anything for the best look. Can't hear when they're speaking backwards. Forwards where I put my best foot. Diamond a shine and a glisten, jump in the Benz, time for the mission. I'll put my gold true face on. A real boss don't need permission. And the fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack, it is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts, I know what it is. Now I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Eds in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly.
Hey, yo, Vanadium, you make this.
Down. Know we been wanting. We should keep running all night. Passenger side, Bonnie and Clyde. If we're alive, we'll be alright. Maybe we go south, getting in go now. We should say so. I think they're getting closer. I wanna get locked down with you. I wanna see every light, purple and blue. I wanna get locked down with you. I wanna see every light, purple and blue. Oh yeah, sipping down sunset. Money still haunted. Took what we wanted. Bye bye. We on a passenger side. Chopper up high. We're alive. We'll be alright. Maybe we go south. Getting in go now. We go right now like but we should say so. I think they're getting closer. I wanna get locked down with you. I wanna see every light, purple and blue. I wanna get locked down with you. I wanna see every light, purple and blue. Wanna get locked down with you.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Stars Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need it.
Broadcasting live. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. And the big three out on the perimeter. Irving the 1, Harden at the 2, and Durant the 3. Paul Millsap out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And for Chicago, Vucevic is out there with Williams. Then it's Ball. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. And the athleticism, Chris, of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Yes, get it popping. It should make for a fun game. I mean, the tempo should be quick. And the fans, we should be happy.
Now, here's Vucevic. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Dosunmu's shot is off. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Outside, KD. Shoots over Dosunmu.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
And again, it's the Nets missing. Here's DeRozan. There's the drive. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism when DeRozan takes off like that. He is looking to ring the bell.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Aldridge, the pass to Harden. Kicks to Irving. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, when you draw this much attention from the D, you know someone's bound to be left open. And Harden finds it.
Outside, Ball. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over KD. And it's DeRozan missing.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Now, here's Durant. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. Outside Millsap. On the wing, Irving. Fires from deep. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Look at that. No hesitation at all from Irving. He's looking to score as soon as he touches the rock.
Ball dishes to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
They get the rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic.
Once he gets the ball down low, Aldridge has an array of moves. Hard to stop the savvy veteran.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ball with it. He's picked up by Millsap. And they pick up 2.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too. And Patrick Williams, the 4th pick of that 2020 draft, a bit of a surprise when he was taken.
3 points. Most mock drafts had him around the top 10 spot. His stock rose very late in the process.
And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. They lead by 4. Releases from 15, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
Durant, he's so skilled on the offensive end. He can shoot the long ball, comfortable on the block, drive to the hole, dunk over you, give you the jump hook, post game, turn around. I mean, and look, that time, he makes a play from mid-range.
Harden the pass to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
And you like the way Durant sizes up when it's available in the pick and roll. Saw that he had the space, and he finished it off.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Patrick Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Here is Durant. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. The pass to Harden. Puts up a 3. No good. Shot missing. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players. You feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Mills finds Harden. Back to Mills. Goes up on the block. Again, the Nets for 2. Bulls trail by 3. Bradley deciding where to go with it. It's White on the wing. Over Harden. And it's White missing. Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. To the middle. And Harden with the stuff.
Can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his team.
Bulls have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And that one's good, Caruso.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Durant, the pass to Harden. A shot off that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Caruso kicks to Bradley. Outside, White. Outside, DeRozan. Lays it up and banks it in. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game. The Nets have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Pass to Harden. Chalk up 2 there.
He's not just an outside threat. Harden's a player who can score from anywhere.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. DeRozan passes to White. From outside the arc, another 3 for Chicago.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Durant against DeRozan. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He has 6.
And the defender had no chance of keeping Durant from going where he wanted. Nice move to free up space.
Here's Green, and he lays it straight in.
Hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
He's off on that one. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the Chicago Bulls. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. .6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA. And he details where it all started.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation, I kind of feel like the attitude I get is this is what I do.
Oh, it is indeed the English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hands.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. And if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Joe Harris is out there with Mills. That's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Home in the paint. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. Down low, here's Claxton. And the rejection by Bradley. Moving it up. Caruso kicks to White. Bradley passes to DeRozan. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now here's Mills. He started closer. The shot that time not on target. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's DeRozan. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Mills looking it over. Irving with the ball. Williams picks him up. And here's Mills from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Mills has got 5 now.
Well, here's the thing. Irving draws so much attention from the defense. I mean, there's always a guy left wide open.
White, good. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong. But it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Chicago calls timeout, and more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
Competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Bradley. Dosunmu comes in for Kobe White. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. And the shot goes in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 8. Again, the Nets for 2.
And the feel Irving has for the mid-range game, effective at working this area of the court.
Now, here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Irving. From downtown, it's good from long range. Dosunmu's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Nets trail by 4. Irving with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Passes it to Bembry. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Chicago. And DeRozan throws it down.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drive. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Now here's Irving. 17 points in his last outing. To the paint. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Bembry.
I mean, the playmaking skills of Irving and great passing. I mean, high IQ play.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
It's the Nets now. Nets trail by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Bembry. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in. Bembry's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just great touch. Teardrop, and that's all about food.
And the basket by DeRozan.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the 2 teams.
A lot of people think that separation is still but I myself, I want to see what happens in this first game before I make that call.
And the Bulls making a change here. Green's checked in. Durant's checked in for the Nets. James Harden comes in for Harris. With the drive, Dosunmu.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Irving kicks to Harden. From past the arc. No good there. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
They just appeared lost out there. I mean, it seemed like they were scrambling on the defensive end of the floor.
So it's Brooklyn now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Harden to pass to Durant. And he drives in, and then Durant with the dunk.
You got to enjoy watching Durant finish strong. A ferocious competitor who's always looking to jam when he has room to.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Harden, no good.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
DeRozan finds Vucevic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And with his hard-charging style, DeRozan gets himself to the line quite a bit, and it helps that he can finish through contact.
Green against KD. And there's the pass to Claxton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
With 1 on the clock. No good that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. DeMar DeRozan putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He ended up with 24 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. It's hard to imagine how he could have been any better in the first 2 quarters. What'd you think, Shaq, about Chicago?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. Get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that does it for our half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Chicago right now, DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Dosunmu. Harden missing his last shot. Now Irving to the inside. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, you love seeing Harden take off of the slam. He has just unreal hops.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Kyrie Irving. Ball dishes to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Williams has got 6.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. Basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Light comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Sinks the three-pointer. DeRozan's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
An all-NBA selection over his career. DeRozan is a savvy scorer, reads the passing angles, and looks for catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Caruso, no good. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Rebounded by Vucevic. DeRozan against Durant. Yep, that one goes. And now it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
When you want to talk about high-volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Stripped away. Caruso, the pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
How about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Second three-pointer of the second half. 5 overall. He's killing it from long range.
Now here's Mills. Guarded closer. Pass to Durant. Harris outside. Paxson coming off the assist from KD. KD's got 3 assists tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Now here's Harden following the miss by DeRozan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Tony Bradley's checked in for Chicago. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And the Nets also making a change. Embry's checked in for Joe Harris. Chicago leading by 10. Pass to Caruso. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up, though.
Brooklyn's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Claxton the pass to Mills. Cloak loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Durant feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. Crafty move. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
His shooting has been a bright spot for him. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Now, here's Bradley. No points in the game yet for him. Here's White. And the Bulls, another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Here's Mills. 8 points for him. 11 feet away. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Williams dishes to White. Bradley kicks to Caruso. And the Bulls, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Well, every team needs those energy players, Chris, who set the tone defensively. And Alex Caruso is definitely in that mold.
Absolutely. He's disruptive, gets a lot of steals, and then he's athletic. He needs some highlights, too.
Claxton, no good. Chicago leading by 17. 3-pointer. Caruso, no good. The Nets have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Mills can't hit.
That's just a lucky. Keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Caruso looking for an opening. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Caruso's got 9 points now in just the second half. Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Here's Durant. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's why he's a superstar. Durant always finds a way to help the team offensively.
Caruso from 13 feet. It goes down.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
Here's KD. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
He's capable of scoring from any area. I love when Durant takes charge and dominates him.
And that one drops for him.
Great work right there on the inbounds play. Getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
And here's KD for three. That shot, no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three. And it's time now to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. And the big three out on the perimeter. Irving the 1, Harden at the 2, and Durant the 3. Aldridge out there with Paul Millsap.
Such a capable scorer from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire. He doesn't pass it up.
There's Ball with the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. That'll be game 4 of this 6-game road trip. And he gets the bucket.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
From the baseline. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Green. And the Bulls lead by 17. Moving against Ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Patrick Williams.
Aldridge finds Millsap. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's DeRozan. Williams trying to break free. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 10 points in just the second half. Now here's Harden. He's covered closely. Pass to Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
And this is Irving at his best. Aggressive, locked in, looking for a shot.
That bucket in no time at all. Bulls got 5 points now this quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And the basket by Harden.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
DeRozan on the wing. Guarded by KD. DeRozan's shot is off. Nets trail by 18. Left side Durant. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And stolen by Aldridge. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Irving leading the charge. And that one's good. Millsap.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Chicago calls timeout. The Bulls leading by 16. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
What an athlete this kid is. Ball gets off the floor with such ease.
Harden outside. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the layup. Harden's got 10 points here in the second half.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
There's Ball with the 3. A rebound by the Nets. Irving's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, KD. Inside, and the dunk by Aldridge.
And this is the power you like seeing from Aldridge, leaving no room for error with that flush.
Ball from long range. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone, not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. Now the pass to Dosunmu. That three off the mark. In transition, here come the Nets. They get it back. A nice shot by KD.
We need to put a body on Durant. He's great at carving out position on the glass.
Pass to Vucevic on the corner. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 6 points for Vucevic.
But he's been there for them, but they haven't needed him much.
Got a piece of it. He's got a clear path. Here's Dosunmu. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assist, and they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Nets trail by 16. Harden outside. Williams with the defensive effort. And it's Williams with the ball for Chicago. They led the game at 1 point by 20. It's stolen by Vucevic. And there's the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Thomas outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Thomas got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Chicago.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season. And what a huge standout performance it was
for DeMar DeRozan.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
There's 38 seconds left in the game. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Brown. Griffin against Bradley. Kept alive. Johnson, the pass to Brown. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Jones kicks to Thomas. No good. Here's Mills. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and together just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.